You guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the very first time, my name is TMR and over here we talk reactions and reviews. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is a-okay, and thank you again so much for clicking on this channel. So alright you guys, we're going to react today off of nightmarish restaurants. So we've all done it. We've all went to restaurants and seen something that we're like, but then a lot of us still stay and eat there. You guys, I know, for example, one time my husband and I went to a restaurant, and you know how the silverware is already wrapped and prepared sitting at the table? Yeah, so I opened up the silverware and it was dirty. And I was like, ew. So I should have just instinctively got up then and walked out the restaurant. But I said, hey, called the waitress over there, and I was like, there's some spots on this. And she's like, oh, they must have been rushing, taking it through the dishwasher. I'll just bring you some more. You guys, that right there should have been my sign to get on up out of here, because whoever wrapped that silverware obviously had to see that there was still some remnants of food on the silverware. But my dumb self still sat there because the waitress brought me some clean silverware. So again, you guys, we've all been there. We've all done it. We've went to restaurants and seen things that just make us go like, So I want to show you guys some clips of some things that I saw that make you be like, you know what, that's okay. I got food at home. So here we have a young lady that's obviously overworked and underpaid and not having enough workspace. She decided to use the top of the garbage can to give her additional space to work. Yet she does have on gloves, so we're going to give her an A for that. Also notice that the floor is extremely dirty, food on the floor. And again, you guys, these are the places we are deciding to eat at. So now we have a guy that's at the restaurant. We're just going to say he's a worker, although he's not in uniform. Came up there maybe on his day off, decided to go to the back of the store to answer some of his text messages, and hence an open container of meat. Now, from my understanding, this is not the proper way to store meat in a restaurant, but obviously this is what they're doing here. And I guess he got tired of standing and he just wanted to rest his foot, and he decided to take his foot and rest it on top of the open container of meat. Now, what I would like to know is, where is this restaurant and where the freak was your manager? So now we have a restaurant, you guys, that decided to be creative with their cooking technique. Maybe they were in a really big rush at the restaurant and decided to take their meat outside to have it to thaw out. They also decided to take the meat and put it on top of 2 garbage cans. So maybe the real smart individual that did this didn't also realize that there are bugs that's flying around outside. And did you forget that there may be a bug or two that land on this meat that you got sitting outside on top of the nasty garbage cans? So here go one of my favorite ones, you guys. I guess it was really busy in the restaurant that day, and the waitress that went and got the order for the drinks that the person ordered didn't decide to look inside the cup and notice that, oh, there's a bug in my cup. So I'm hoping that the person that received the cup decided to look down in the cup before they actually drank it. Now, hence, this is a stink bug. So after the store closed, Bubba decided that he was going to do a little extra work, a little store prep for the next day. He decided also that it was very hot in the store, and he took his shirt off. Now, do notice that the store is not open because the open sign is not lit up. But also notice really closely that he is following somewhat of precautions of wearing gloves while cutting food, but he only has a glove on one hand and not the other. And you guys, these are the places that we're eating at. Now, at this fine establishment, management wanted you to know just one more thing besides also make sure you wash your hands when you come out of the bathroom. They also wanted to let you know to please do not pee on the floor. Thank you, management. And if telling you is not enough, the restaurant also wanted you to have some visual aids of what to do and not to do when you're in the bathroom of the restaurant. Please pay close attention. So what I really would like to know in this photo is the person who took this photo. Did you call pest control before or after you filmed the rats jumping in the lettuce? And I guess this is some type of soup mixture or cleaning for, I don't know. But all I want to know is, did you call pest control before or after you took this photo? Now, I do understand the phrase of making your pets feel like they're a part of the family, but you should probably only do that when you're in the confines of your own home. You most definitely should not bring your pet rat to dinner with you. Now, we do understand when we get hired at jobs, just because you're hired for one specific job doesn't necessarily mean that's the only job that you would have to do, especially as working at restaurants. A lot of times they work short staff and everybody has to pitch in. But what you would like to do, if you are the cook of the restaurant, if you need to go outside to spray pesticides, you might want to take your apron off before you go back into the store and start cooking around food. Now, this young lady obviously feels real comfortable at her job. She's probably been working there about 5 or 10 years, and she just feels like her job is her second home. But what I would advise her to do, or maybe even management, is to always ask and enforce that your staff wear socks and shoes when they come to work, and maybe also invest in a couple of step ladders. Now, here we notice this restaurant management obviously embraces the motto equal opportunity for all employees. They have noted that you are only allowed one overdose and then you are banned from the establishment. So they're not saying that you can't have any overdoses. They're saying you only can have one. And if you have anything after that, you're gone. So one you can have, and anything after that, you no longer can be employed at the restaurant. So thank God for equal opportunity. Now, this is what I like to see. I like to see employees working together. This is the epitome of a team. It took 4 team members from the restaurant to come dump the grease outside. Now, do understand, and if you notice that 2 of the employees do have on aprons, the other 2 are not in uniform, but we're just going to assume that they work there. So, all right, you guys. That was just some stuff to show you that really does. Those were actual real clips from restaurants that people were able to catch on camera. And again, you guys, this is just for pure entertainment. It's in no way, shape, form, or fashion to embarrass people who work at restaurants. All my children worked at restaurants. I even worked at a restaurant when I was in high school. Not to make fun of anybody, it's just to be like, you know, we need to really pay attention to where we're eating at. And if you see things that make you be like, just figure you got food at home. But you guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. And I most definitely will see you in the next reaction video. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye.